You walk into a room. People glance, then look away. Not because you're weak, not because you're boring, but because you don't carry weight yet. See, people don't remember your watch. They don't remember your shoes. They remember how you made them feel. And most people, they try to be liked. They try to be impressive. They chase validation. They talk too much. They laugh too loud. They fill silence with nonsense. But the ones who command respect, they don't chase. They don't explain. They don't react. They say one thing, just one, and the room goes quiet. Let me show you how. There's always a moment. Every conversation has it, that invisible fork in the road. One side is reaction, defensiveness, emotion. The other is power, control, stillness. Most people go down the first path because they want to be understood. They want to win. They want to be seen as right. But here's the paradox. The moment you need to be right, you've already lost. Because now you're playing their game. You stepped into their arena, their chaos, and in their chaos, you will lose your calm, your presence, your edge. But there's another way, a quieter way, a stronger way, a sentence that flips the whole dynamic. And here it is. That's one way to see it. 7 words, soft voice, still face, not defensive, not sarcastic, not emotional, just calm. It's not agreement. It's not surrender. It's a verbal mirror. You're showing them their opinion and then walking away from it. Try it. Next time someone mocks your ideas, questions your goals, laughs at your dreams, tells you you're wrong, pause, breathe, tilt your head slightly, and say, "That's one way to see it." Then stop talking. Let it hang. Let them squirm. Let them wonder. Because now, they don't know where you stand. They don't know if you're offended. They don't know if you agree. They don't know anything. And in that uncertainty, you gain the advantage. Most people are addicted to defending themselves. They think that explaining earns respect, that debating wins influence. It doesn't. It just shows how badly they need approval. And the more you need it, the less you get it. Because respect doesn't chase. Respect doesn't beg. Respect is magnetic. And magnets don't push. They pull. So stop trying so hard. Say less. Mean more. And when someone tries to pull you into their storm, stay in your stillness, your power. This sentence is your verbal shield, your silent strength, your anchor in the middle of noise. Use it everywhere. Someone criticizes your choice? That's one way to see it. Someone questions your intelligence. Someone laughs at your goals? That's one way to see it. Someone throws passive aggression at you? Smile. Look at them. That's one way to see it. You don't resist. You don't fight. You show them I hear you, but you don't move me. And that shakes them more than yelling ever could. Let's go deeper. This sentence works because it does 3 things. It disarms their ego. It protects your peace. It creates mystery. They expected resistance. You gave them reflection. They start to wonder, why didn't he argue? What does she know that I don't? And the mind hates open loops. So they keep thinking about you. Long after the moment ends, you didn't dominate the conversation, but you own the space. With just a few words. Want to know who else uses this approach? Leaders, negotiators, elite soldiers, psychologists, high performers. Not because they're passive, not because they're pushovers, but because they've mastered emotional discipline. They know the most powerful person in the room is the one who needs nothing from it. No attention, no agreement, no applause, just truth, presence, self-control. You don't need to be loud to be heard. You don't need to fight to win. You don't need to convince to lead. You just need to be rooted. Rooted in your values. Rooted in your silence. And when you are, you say less. But when you speak, people listen. Now imagine this. You're in a meeting. Someone challenges your idea. They raise their voice. Try to corner you. Everyone turns to watch. Old you would panic. Get defensive. Try to explain yourself. But new you? You pause. You smile. You lean in and say, "That's one way to see it." And then you go quiet. What happens? Everyone else sees your calm, your certainty, your presence. They feel it, and they respect it. Because calm is the loudest language in any room. So here's the challenge. Say this sentence once a day. To a coworker, a stranger, a friend, yourself. Not with arrogance, with clarity. Let it become part of your system, your emotional immune response. And when the big moment comes, you'll be ready. You won't explode. You won't collapse. You'll breathe and say, "That's one way to see it," and walk away like you never needed their approval. Because at the end of the day, the loudest one is rarely the leader. The one everyone respects is the one who doesn't need it. Say this once. Mean it. And you'll be remembered forever.